119. Ghana yakoto aba Ampaw NDC any John Mahama so with your mind also. 7 months into the administration, the government is already failing. And I'll give you the reason why Mahama will fail. For people at the pen. One, President Mahama administration and President Mahama being the president, commander-in-chief, knows very well. So, you cannot use 4 years to change the fundamentals. You cannot use 4 years to change our economy. Wontumi use 4 years to bring meaningful development. Wontumi use 4 years to resolve the complex, difficult economic situation you find yourself, and the political and socio-economic, and even the culture and attitude of Ghanaians. Ghanaians is ne bino entrenched. And 4 years. Now be to me ama kenke abedani one city. And 4 years. Now petrol free. There are so many things President Mahama coming to power new. Say 4 years and so no. And Nakasa can say nobody can use 4 years. It's now by your bed. That's the first one. If you know that 4 years is not enough to change the life of Ghanaians, to put money into our pocket, to develop the country, it means that your 4 years was just to come and finish a term. I don't know. See, President Mahama came to finish a term. And number one, because fairly because yes, that man no is so limited. Say no government, no president can make any meaningful. So basically, Ghana economy, I really see. So we Ghana within 4 years. It's mama nim. Number two, the time mama be failing is say. Adria at that NDC, any mama team all they pay 2 million say. Or say Ghana, like I said, the numasem Ghana or maybe a young no ho. Ghana for whom or me bonia ye for. Ghana for drum be brea. They will take you for granted. Inti mama kasa before coming to power no. Oka but Ghana for anti or say the mistake or year and say 2016 2012 or by no. Now it's all about Ghana. Inti one share the party for one share full soldiers and one yomu ye into the lose elections no. And this time no, he came purposely to ensure say NDC for be fail. Full soldiers be fail. Obi biara o can administration will support no be ma ye. And yes obey you be fail. And to watch here. Do the elections no. I said you could be catching and say hey. Yeah, check position no. Yeah, che nam no bra ye nya power ye. Ye ntwe na power no ba. E say ye ko hunting, ye hunting meet na ye be che. Inte ye munchendi government na ba no. Mama in 4 years is going to redistribute, realign our resources, and that is clear what is he doing. Within 4 years, no Mama agenda, knowing say to be making a meaningful contribution is quickly to realign. Internet Galamsey Ishisheno is going back to the NDC people, and the NDC for now take over the Galamsey site, and they are in control. And you can't do anything about it. That was the agenda. My NDC for no encore because MPP for so almost say Omayibi. Omayibi for 8 years. Into mami 4 years. No mami call for no so encore. Into Galamsey fight no who not watch. And Mama say even if his brother is into Galamsey, they should arrest him. Hey, President Mama. And let me tell you something. I say, hey, how can you say Commander-in-Chief? Mention actually brother. Say, my brother, you can say, tax force for channel. Now, tax force problem is Everybody is in your hands. Oh, Abania 2024 no. We made President Mahama so powerful, so he can do anything and get results. Executive Function is the commander in chief. Police force in sa into where you Ampaw or the favorite abayu ununuaba. All the appointees in your ministers in your our cabinet. I'm a nation in I'm a commander. Immigration in fire service changes of government, change of leadership. Military not change it. Over parliament are there. They are the dominant force, 2/3. Abrabo now is not doing anything because NDs have captured parliament. Over the judiciary currently now, the head of judiciary has been suspended and Mama is in control of the judiciary. And yes, sir, or appointee Supreme Court judges through. They say no parquet court also with court appeal judges. Into a bedu terminal, Supreme Court and court appeal judges in the NDC in some. Into is saying all kind or say is coming to make sure say they also have NDC judges, and that's exactly what he's doing. Into executive, parliament, and judiciary no, it's in the hands of Mama. Now, Mama too has control over the religious bodies, and then as of no, do I could do Mama and Sem because Mama and the planning agenda, my Mmra power, move from power WONTUMI, move from commission chamichi. Now you not to me now, my Mama fail it. Into now watch here. As of near could do Mama Timuniano, almost fail it. Number one, Apostle Abrabo Martininka. Apostle Abraham Lamtia and the MPP time no or say hey abani you wicked ade akanfo party obi ankasa na edidi min amamo nim nyansa omagimi and atem the Apostle Abraham Lamtia didi nyano was for an agenda and then and this was power intino Apostle Abraham Lamtia is quiet wa cash it out and then gay samba on ka dumso on ka D levy on ka and then sorry mano say if they are sincere and they are people who believe the God that they serve, they realize say Apostle Lamante have changed. The message have changed, the body language have changed, the ministry have changed because the government is in power. And you know pe omo ko di ma mechi nya no asofo no mamba oyobia ondinja into or make sure say omunia men and in order to for them to continue submission come into the bimu agenda mama say now the one ma ye didi me na ye feeling no enyanka ko tetem into na asofo bia ko di ma mechi bia no is being sorted out into no omo no they are part of the reason why Mama will fail because Mama will fail because the system no nia is for you and nobody is against you. Now parliament is for you, the executive is for you, the judiciary is for you, the media houses is in your hands, the Christian religious bodies are in your hands, the chieftaincy institution is in your hands. Enti Mama mamu no bunu. I say bibia toni kwemu only stiff opposition. And Mama who oppose Mama no, he has started silencing them. Yenchi MPP for Yenchi Obia Oye dissenting voice. Yen normal with Yoko, with Mecho, with Ora. And you know, he has been able to silence the opposition with threats, with arrests, with raiding. And you know, and media no so what resource the people like Captain Smart, Kevin Taylor, Mono, and Boama Mono, and their apparatus, no, well resourced to go all out and attack anybody. Bia, Obe raising dissenting voice. It's currently there's a culture of silence. Mama is dominating the media. TV3, media general, UTV ni afọ akọka mo ho, UTV phone ni akọka mo ho. You don't watch here. Currently, no, the media houses who are ready to fight Mama no. And Aso for so do no very vocal and loud no e mama side. Parliament on his side, executive on his side, judicial on his side, the police on his side, internet and the police into me, and come hard at vigilante. The police is if ineffective. Now, when you have a government is crashing dissent, is ruling with so much power, there's a likelihood say obey a dictator, obey abusing the power, and obey abusing the freedom. I think quite dangerous in life, and they say when you are giving about too much freedom, uta misbehave. Because when the government is having strong opposition, when the government have a strong judiciary, they check with excesses. When the government has a strong parliament, parliamentar, say na do beto ye no, hang parliament no. They scrutinize your policies and your behavior. But now, baby, the mama be ye biano. Ama for say eye. Into no crown deal levy abe crown. Who say who can crown say because parliament ajatum. Into no and then no people cannot express because who express who say who express here our parliament on the bottom. Or executive on the bottom, or judicial on the bottom, or the police on the bottom, or the media on the bottom, or the asophono on the bottom, and now our civil society on the bottom. Now what grassroots NDC for machoism and if they say omutumi ko brim wo bo etino, you fail because you become too powerful. And life, no, when you become too powerful, no, you are bound to fail because and then bibi ama person the baby arobe to the aba. But the parliament, no scrutiny, no opposition, no, nothing to stop. Court no so dear. Say judge biano esuru. Judge bia you very careful. Say unim na uko judgment now judgment no. A judgment and call for the government. You be tagged because some target the judiciary say you were MPP judges. And you want NDC judges. In the end, all the judges no judgment biano. You are careful the way you write your judgment because and yes sir, your promotion and yes sir, they will come after you and yes sir, you will be suspended and yes sir, the petition be you with you. So the judiciary has come under serious attack and under manipulation. And you know, Mama will fail because is having the power, like Idi Amin Bidinibi, me can't find her. And a soft phone so anka omode nyame asem betwi nenim no ma che na nyuma dwe no mo so medidi amen inte ene no mo kom hye nia no eye yenkokwa eno mo nia hu hwi no de omo nia de omo hu nia ye papa nkwa because asofo no a mama mo musike nia no obi aniwa obetuma gina mama eni maka che ne se nyame se omo nia mo de bo yefu na ehye nkom ana ade ba ko a omo refi ni se politician ma usika na wa market into now as you speak, NDC, President Mama, Julius Dabra, and Ibrahim Mama, and Obi Biara, what Tamsika, Ediama a software, Omudi ne chino, Sasso food in the end to me and Kasa. That's why a gay Semba, Omuntumi Kasa, D levy, Omuntumi Kasa, enough Abrabo, North elections, violence, Omuntumi Kasa. For instance, police issues, omuntumi kasa, economic hardship, you go through. The way Ghana, ayedin, dollar above from petrol, international market above from. But still, I won't change system anymore. But I saw free into me kasa. It's I say, almost the anointing. I can exchange. They've exchanged the anointing and the grace with food. With political power. Internal, the pastors are no more under grace, they are under Mama's favor. And then, as of for now, Abedani Mama favor, and Mama favor ne ekromo. And normal sorry de muniano, they preached about Mama. They talk about Mama, they drink Mama, they think Mama. What I say, hey, and Christo no up baby atra. Say Jesus Christo ni kan wasem. and now as often be why who's evangelism, no evangelism, no the cross, nothing. It's all about who wins power, who will sit on the throne, and how you be grappy. And a lot of them are threatening mama, blackmailing him, say, hey, yeah, the shame come out, hey, one share ya, the everybody be to know mama out hono. Spiritually, physically, legally, economically, politically, socially, nobody checks him. And that is dangerous. You don't have a check. You don't have enemies. You don't have opposition. You don't have somebody who can look at you and look into your eyes and say, hey, you are misbehaving. That is the downfall. Until mama will fail because there's no checks and balances currently in the system. Until no go do or part the open or the bamano. Oko can say for instance on Mmra kwanso. Enye no so. The government is failing because agenda or they say the so no a vengeance. You do me, I do you. I'm coming hard at my enemies but soft with my people. And when you divide Ghana and rule that way, the Ghanaian community, the nation will be divided into those who have ADD mean no more favor wa baimu and no more comedy no more so often say omunye bindi no. Then how can the nation develop? The administration style of President Mahama is dividing the nation into NDC appointees and those who speak for the government, pastors who are on the government side, payroll, media houses who are enjoying largesse, against those who are perceived not to be part of the NDC agenda. And that is exactly why Mama is failing, and you will fail. If you so watch here, Mama cannot check the appointees. The appointees, Mama they buy the code of ethics or they buy no. The appointees no enemy the ekoso. Say 4 years no say amunia no. Obi a pentem na when you share because Mama after 4 years on baby into what Mama favor ama opportunity no. E so yentem na onye osika. Wote wo kantem. Campaign sika na we call you when I say politics no so na we need the call because Mama call no call. Into 4 years no and when I say appointees in the obi everybody is trying to find ways and means to make money. Into a man is how can you check them? Mama can't check them. Mama can check the appointees na ebi mu talk cars ebi mu and then when I say Hughes or 3FM or say share and now call ministries government appointees officer mu nua no mo cousins no mo busuafo na eche contracts and na me kan Hughes John Hughes, and this is true. Currently Mama ministers no appointees no more form because they have only 4 years which Ebeba Nancy say I don't know currently by 2026 2027 no the center cannot hold because everybody will find his way. Obi akope nya obi di Mama echi. Until that is why Mama will fail. And lastly, the reason why Mama is going to fail is that the favor of God is no more with him and his government. Because udi oman sona wanfa proper ye no kware when there's no true justice, where justice is based on whom you know, where justice is based on party colors, where justice is based on your tribe, your greed. A lot men of God who once were praying to look up to God are now looking up to President Mahama. It becomes a curse. But Bible says no man can near or the two so and as of phone telephone ya minim. Mama ko di mama ti nia moni nia won Mama so. Abraham Lampton any wo Mama so, Osu Bempa any wo Mama so, that when they say Mills any wo Mama so, Danka Williams. Name them Kumchacha. Kumchacha they over house can say appointment. Almost all the pastors Naje Gezi, they are all looking up to President Mahama to do them favor. By while not first, they were looking up to God. Until we also for now who look up to Nyame mama so ombe ye wiye ombe si waso da ma ombe ma Range Rover ombe bokashi ma oma appointment. True. Currently, as we speak, Mama is giving a lot of the pastors even appointment. Assemblies of God chairman is getting appointment, and most of the men of God are being appointed here and there on a quiet note. And those who are winning appointment are receiving every month no coffee, and then they are given opportunity to travel and then largesse. So, how would God that they profess to serve be happy when they have become carnally minded? Omaye ofubia hunamu omaja kane dona tonchen and omaye worldly minded. And Bible so say nimtedie you say if you want to please God and shall kill the lust of the flesh. But these people are not killing the lust of the flesh. The flesh no omo say fresh didi. Asofo amibo mudi omoko di mamechi nya no omo fresh didi peka papa tremu ye pe collections akese ye pe favor ye pe breakthrough from President Mama ho. And yes, you make God jealous. So currently as we speak right now, Mama God favor is on Mama because he's taking the place of God, and Mama has become so powerful and it's becoming a threat to the stability of the nation. And because when it gets to a stage when people think that he is so powerful and now they are not also getting justice, then it may lead to people now looking for justice some elsewhere. And that's my fear. Say we should not allow that thing to happen. Now, when Mama is failing, who? MPP. Before MPP beba no, I think say mema ba bemu. Owia na fe dem behwe MPP. Omo delegate conference no. And then fe dem ba out abekire wo. Nipa me lawyer Ampaw me ti. Me feel say obi a more than a ba. Obenya the favor of God and the favor of Ghanaians, and he is likely to win the 2028 elections, because I've already told you that Mama will fail because of the factors and other factors. There will be serious NDC because nyami few pattern so and then tokwani did jane did mean beba and said it happened to MPP no, it will also happen to President Mama, and that is exactly what I'm seeing. What I say, you don't need to be a spiritual person to see what I'm seeing. That mean who know what I say, because Mama time is almost up. I got three less than 3.5 years to go into open term. What I say, and then I don't think that he would think of even going third term. It will not happen. And the embassy, it will never happen. Ghana, Osropra Empene. I think Mama have to go and rest. Nipa be be ni nya obeko na also akwoti da home na obi foforo so abe take over NDC party na wahwe ni anyame ni be. But you'll be looking at the chances of NPP coming back strongly in 2028, and I'll give you the reasons why. Nyame proposal say mama fano mano, but then it will be very easy and straightforward for the party, and thank God say Congress no are very successful. I think say so far so good. The party is on course. All that we need is stop the internal fighting, mobilize, and then mun yisuba papa edi mun show remorse, mun show say mo party a mako opposition a mo join Ghana ho na mo be bad with different things, because Ghana for my wife say wo ba na be dada mo be ko so na Mama start saying dada o mo be okay be 24 hours economy no enye juma rather mo no ye saking crofo e-levy kwa na we replacing to D-levy. And school feeding, the quality, the school fees no, and now your students loan, but then who still fees WONTUMI to ya. The dollar now perform the economy, the duties among former Fanyama air complaining, and then the ordinary Ghanaian is suffering in silence. What can say don't nabaso? What can was you and mama putting things? What putting things? The reality is that we are going to see worse things, and I'm not a prophet or two, but I'm just telling you, say, when the favor of God is gone, then you will see that your government will suffer. Ain't it no, ba?
Lawyer.
Let's say bremu the because we are over one na for the MPP in NsemShow aba. Na me kasa we are a friend a.
No.
Me kasa e be news and me to bomb.
To.
We also mo person mo gina no. Omo dos.
Yes.
Omo nyan so our potential.
Yes,
but if I back pay for the meantime.
Yes.
Na me so me to me bribe me. Me come adwen akere wo me obi ntumi brabe me can and I mean so madwen madwen but madwen no carry weight spiritually.
Yes,
because me knew obi a obema me sika se me endorse
David
Kennedy Pon baumia
am I obi am from
you can't just approach me and see that no I'm somebody here. I just speak my mind. I speak the truth. Any which amount to be classroom.
Yes,
you cannot even tell me what I should say here, or not even tell me who he supports.
Yes,
and kind of. What I know is that Chairman WONTUMI is winning the chairmanship. So I know will be winning. No winning. That is where NPP Afa party no. Wafa elections 2028 because on the bar, only the power NDC for strong. Chairman be anyone was strong to Chairman WONTUMI because apart from that Santi experience no, or broadening that experience nationally and. Oh, the own politics into the Tomwidro.
Ah, me Tom. Yeah. So, Mmra ni enso me yade. No mutimi nkwoto aba. Yo lawyer, Nyankopon onhia wo ena anwumre yi pa. Anwumre yi pa no eye apomuden ho asem ane ne obeka. Wiase obi a woni de wonim ye. Enti onwumtunu bi ntwonwum bi o se ebi de nwumto ebi de ya yaresa ebi de da eya diye ebi de ensempaka ye de se yemfa haban ense nipa yade mani mfiri tebia a ye yade tebia mu na ne ho nto no enti na anwumre ye de nchia kese ebe free Dr. Ba aso ye edi ama yahwefo ene atiefo enyina Nyankopon hyira obi a waye bonya bre enya adaje ehwe Dr. Ba ne nsempa ye de ma yatiefo ene yahwefo ena anwumre je ya number ye didi dwuma no na fa wani kire Dr. Ba ho na ye hwew ema ohonto we hye ne nso se yentimi nka yade nyina yentimi mo yade nyina so enu nti na mese ma number no enhia se ya mo yade so a enche se yade ne yeni hu adro da bi ye se yade bi e wo wiase bi e wo nipa da sanimu bia no Dr. Ba wo hu adro enti madaroma fa ye number no wa we TV ne de fa number na egusu ni nyina na fa hyase etwro na frɛ na fa ye hwe ma yade no efiri mu ya number no ye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and ye 0244 08 3482 0244 08 3482 number we ana betimi afrɛ edia ahwɛ Dr. Ba yenye kira kwan me so hya ne so se ena nwura me ni udi nkomoyi e kira nopa sa wo fa bag sa wo hwɛ Dr. Ba tie Kumase ye wo Kumase atonsu agogo Kumase atonsu agogo Abai hospital na government hospital bisi atonsu agogo na chi ana Dr. Ba ewo afi enkran so ye was Spinters road 18 junction ho udu 18 junction wa bomodin busadi en friend Dr. Ba busa chamfo ba busa nyarwa nyina bedwane ye hospital na afi ye nkyerɛw na afi bra na ye hwew ema yade emfiri wo so ena nwumre ye di nkomo da bia ya na ye ba de ya na eni udi nkomo efa ho eye nipadua udompe ene okase ena no ma mi ba ku bi bai na na ne de eye fibroid na ekwan ya ne fibroid no asi afa so akono age ne nsem enti obusam se bra ya na mo ka fibroid ho asema na am se yeka na uba ya hoto eno yade a ye nketenkete ema Dr. Ba enti ya na yempese ba ya ho sa because the ye dangerous ehu ema nipa bebre eye nipa udompe no kase if you dompe no eno na di nipadua betimi anante ubetimi akukura ade a ye udompe ubetimi anante a ye udompe ubetimi chese uye football akra na betimi abobola e udompe ubetimi atuamlika e udompe sebe ubetimi kura no aton ade ewo kwa ho atuamlika e ye udompe enu nti na ya na Dr. Ba ye wodompe ho kasa no chese enipa bebre ebre wodompe mu yade ho a sebe omu achinchina bre komfie bebre ni omu nya ho anu yie. It is a doctor biaba sabi onye operation sabi onko fada de sekan bia na apane bi mfa ho enko twetwa ni paduam na sabi ode bibidro de ahaban ena ema obi o ha wo dompema na wo se ye boso e ka kire nipa bebre no mu nya adaje e de ba Dr. Ba na sai enormal efiri omo so enti bia na na me no ka se bia na wo de ye fibroid bra na no eye common thing chese ya de ye kitwa bi ewe aseo se obi o fibroid yese fibroid no efifi nketenkete yese fibroid no wakoyo operation asaba oba Dr. Ba anim die mu no waye aduro bi asabi ye di gu aduanim emre wudi aduane na wo de fra no na fe fibroid no se efifi nketwa sa ye kese sa hono wafu se si wa won kwai ubehu se ase ni nyina na fe wanya wo fa hodie eti anwumre ebia na de fibroid Dr. Ba obi de diabetes asichire yade yade ba ko betimi am wo fon ebetimi am wonsa wontini nyina pia ba bonten ebetimi am nipadua ye basabasa besrew se wunya sugar hweniye ana da bi nipa to a yempe se ye ko ba bi se ye ba Dr. Ba ba check ye nipadua obi ye adwuma efie enti yade bono ne ku na yesu obi na eku no enso yade ehye wo no e change other hospital wo ba bi intimesew eya chegi u sugar no na hu ba bi eda ebia 5.6 ebia 6 no hu se am sugar akodu 28 dia enya normal eno na ema mi nipadua bere oba Dr. Ba eya bibidro de bia me kapapa ya se bona na yire wo se no hu se ni sugar ba 5.0 yi krada ene na mo achirichi nanso ebro obaji ya bibidro ni bi na ene ni sugar beda yi na ye ade ne se be kire okwan abefa so sugar no enkosoro biem ni a kire na fe wonso wanya fa wodie enti bia wodie ye siche yade diabetes Dr. Ba ana hye nso se obi o wasiche yade bia wieye no ubetimi anyankase mu dompemu yade enti yade ba ko so wanko na ntam na kofa dompemu yade emie kotwa wonan ema ne se wani a na wankasa okoya na obai enu nti na da bia boda wuro ka che wo se saa yade no ano ohye emu ohun fabla Dr. Ba afa obi de ye twere yade eye fom yade na etwa na hwe na no twa wuru eno nso eye Dr. Ba aso na eye yade ye nketwa ewo Dr. Ba ho ye hwe ne ntentem wo na ho kra wo gi adura na wo kɔ te se obi abodam wo gi adura na wo kɔ eti se obi ewo ho a ono ne yade nyina ne se eye osa yamkuro eno nso wo gi adura bosome ba akopɛ na osa ne kɔ enti besew ena nwumre yi se wutie Dr. Ba na wutie se wugidi se ya yaresabia yede bibidro sebi ana esa yade dia to anamo na yade bi woni paso te se obi ho akompo obi die hye nachi bi die hye ne kom okoyi na aba oyi ne na ekira na aba fi se die woni paduanum enkoi dia bobo no na abehye wa wuyi wiade aka ni paduanum no enkoi enu ti Dr. Ba so ba na no so dia fraduane amaw ubewu se okompo no na no so afiri wo so na so ho ato enti na nwumre de ye ka chi nipa bibre bia dasani se ye ka yade ne ye ka yaresa me so entwawani hwe baabi entietie baabi entietie ana matewei wate no aduro be no de koma wo eno ne asem no ena no ukọ ho sa kire wo se bla Dr. Ba ho enti wo kwa ansa no asa ka kire wo se bla Dr. Ba ho apra ye bọ ho dawuru kire enti ubabi abodam ubabi anya hosa wunua bi yale ebia stroke yade diabetes asiche yade ene wonu so obi ne pressure ekosoro ehwiri onum no enso da bia wosora ni nyina no ode ba Dr. Ba ho a yɛbɛhwɛ ama ho atɔ obi ɔsɔle a wobɛhu sɛ ne nan ayɛ ne tititi mpaboa hyɛ no koraa na wo a wɔnhu obi ne nan tia so atie fufuo mu obi ne nsa da bia nanse akye ne nsa akye ne nan wɔyɛ ne ho hwɛ nyie ne dompe mu nyina hyehye no ne nyinaa no wɔanhwɛ yi a ɛgye yare foforɔ ɛna ɛbɛbrɛ wo ɛno nti na anwummerɛ yɛka kyɛ wo sɛ ɛyɛ amanyɛ wadwe sɛ tv na ɔhwɛ no kwa na wotie Dr. Bɛɛka na wakwa dabi tie ne yie na hyɛ ne nso sɛ wo na woyɛ fie ne ti a wode aduane bɛ fie na sɛ yadeɛ ka to a ho ana de bɛbrɛ na ho ana de bɛkɔ ɛno ɛne asɛm hia ɛwɔ mu nti na anwummerɛ yi adeɛ bi ɛfrɛ no yadeɛ ɛwɔ nipa dasani ho a da ne da nyina modwen sɛ yɛnyɛ no ɛnɛ meka kyerɛw sɛ yɛni nyinaa sɛ bi hepatitis obi wɔ hɔ a ebi yɛ prostate cancer ebi yɛ de duro bɛn bi ato ne bɛrima mu obi ɔdwo nso ɛnyɛ yie obi deɛ infections amɛnɛ ne bɛrima kora hi obi deɛ ayɛ saa amɛnɛ wɔnyɛ sisi yadeɛ ne nyinaa wɔde ba Dr. Ban hɔ a ɛbɛhɔ obi deɛ paa sɛ kooko amɛnɛ kyɛ sɛ ɔkɔ toilet kora ne mogya efiri mu yɛnyɛ kooko aduro na ɛyɛ tatahwe obi a wosi kooko asisi wɔ fifiri hɔ no wobɛgye kooko aduro a wobɛhu sɛ aseɛ tu uhu biem ukɔ toilet anaasɛ ukɔ agyanan a wotumi kɔ ne yie kama ɛfiri sɛ woanya kooko aduro papa ɛyɛ bibiduro a sɛbi wɔnom a ɛkɔ nipadua no mu ɛkɔ ha kooko no a ɛtete wɔ no enti na wobɛkɔ obi kɔ agyanan so a ɔbɛkyima kyɛ sɛ mogya tatatata nisuo nyina ɛworɔ no ɛsiane kooko a awura ne nipadua no mu no ɛno ɔba Dr. Ban aso ɛyɛ hɔ a yɛbɛhwɛ wo ama ho ato hyɛ ne nso kooko koraa bɛtumi ama wo sisi ayɛ wo ya ɛnu nti sɛ wowɔ nɔɔma bibira kooko bɛtumi ama bɛrima mu ayɛ mmerɛ enti ɛyɛ ade a no ɔhye yɛmmɔ so ankyerɛ sɛ Dr. Ban ne ho aduro enti wɔ kooko anaa piles bi ha wɔ no fabra Dr. Ban hɔ na afei yɛnhwɛ wo ɛma saa nɔɔma no nyinaa ɛmfiri wo so enti na anwummerɛ mi ne wo di nkɔmmɔ a ne yɛka kyɛ wo sɛ obi a ɛde doro bɛn ato ne bɛrima mu obi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ prostate cancer ɔno no deɛ no ayɛ kɛse ama nnɛ wɔdwonsɔ kora ɛma a ne nyinaa no wode ba Dr. Ban hɔ a nyankopa da homa yɛbɛhwɛ ama nako yɛ nɔmba no yɛ 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 Mr. Wadawoma yɛwie wei no ne yɛba yɛ dwumadie pa a yɛdie ɛwɔ Dr. Ban so ɛwɔ ɛno ne nipadua wo dompe ɛne wo kasɛ hwɛ sɛ ndɛ yɛka obi ɔhwɛ dompe so sɛ kasɛ yɛhwɛ so ma yadeɛ mfiri ne mu a ɛyɛ kyamfoɔ baa nyarewa nyinaa bɛdwane debia mpanimfoɔ sɛ deɛ ɔtomfoɔ no bɔ pɛpɛ ne ho hia no debia ɛka kyɛw sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛwɔ amanɔne ɛwɔ buroni kurom am yɛyɛ bebree operation de dade ahyɛ mu ɛsiane sɛ dompe ne kasɛɛ mu aduro no aborɔfo koraa ni bi enti sɛ ne bibini bi asɔre taba na wɔnya dompe mu yadeɛ mu dompe mu kasɛɛ mu ɔhaw ne amanneɛ ɛho aduro a mesɛw sɛ tuanamɔ na kyena no pa brakuma se ato nso ago konkran na afei yɛnhwɛ wo ɛma wo dompe na twitwiritwira ba mu no ɛna wɔba kakra yi a enipa da ɛho tɔ yɛn ɛna wobɛhu obi wɔde ntoma kuri no ho bɛbusa na ɔsɛ menka sɛ mu nyinaa hweme me dompe mu nyinaa yɛ meya me ho tutume mepagya me nsɛ nyɛ ye metwa me kɔnwe ntwa maapɔ so nyinaa yɛ meya me nantaboro me de si fam a megye me ho anyi maame arthritis bɛyɛ wo saa sasaborɔ bɛyɛ wo saa ɛnoɔma bebree wɔ nipadua no mu a ha nipadua enti nnɛ awia anwummerɛ yɛ me ne wo di nkɔmmɔ yi deɛ meka kyerɛ wo ne sɛ tie na hyɛ ne nso sɛ so ama na wo nkasɛ mu wi wɔ sɛ yɛ arthritis na agye wɔapɔ so ama na wo nsa ntɛntɛn koraa woyɛ a na ahohoro wotiri mu ntere na ayɛyere tan a ne nyinaa wode ba Dr. Ban wa ne atwa so tia ne ama yadeɛ no akɔntɛm ɛsiane sɛ yɛwɔ yadeɛ no ho aduro da bia mebu ba bi ka kyɛw sɛ mpanimfoɔ sɛ ɛtuo wɔ ɛnya kyigyinafoɔ a ɛne tuo no toɔ hwɛ yadeɛ wɔ nipa dasani mu no sɛ bɛhyia no aduru a yadeɛ no kɔntɛm ɛtumi maame baako bi da bia meka na asɛm maame no kyɛ sɛ na ɔhunu ama ne na ɔkɔ bɛyɛ 6 years ɛdeɛ yadeɛ a ɛyɛ ne kotodwe ɛna ɛyɛ ne ya ɔso ɔkwam yɛde mbɛsɔle no na ne kotodwe no yɛ ne ya wakokɔ baabi bebree ɔso ɔtumi nom aduro bi koraa na ne nansi nyinaa yɛ tum na ne nipadua nyinaa yɛ tum ɔkɔbrɛ wuo ɔno nso sempafe ne nam ɔkɔyɛ aduro ɛde yare foforɔ na abrɛ no nanso Mmra ne nananom ɛnya adagye ka kyɛn sɛ nana yɛhwɛ doctor bi yɛfrɛ no Dr. Ban no ɔso ɔyɛ kotodwe no maame ne baeɛ hɔ no ɛyɛ 2 weeks pɛ na wɔtwe mmienu obi a wada dan mu mfie nsia a wɔntumi nyɛ ne kotodwe hwee yɛ ho nko a na ɔtɛ no yɛde na wɔtwe mmienu ɛma yɛwo bia ne ɔhaw bia aba ne kotodwe mu ɛfiri hɔ ɛsiane sɛ ɛdeɛ nti na ma ne firi hɔ a ɔho aduro nti ama yadeɛ no akɔntɛm enti obi te hɔ ɔde ne kotodwe kyinaa wɔde anante anum no a ɛnso ɛbɛpem na nkɔe maame papa menu aba wutie me na anwumre ma menka se mu enche wo se enye aduro na wonum akọ nipadua no mu kosa yade otom giso wo Dr. Bawo no entempa na yade ko enti odi obi a oni ni kotodwe beba ya we ye pains ne wo mu no enche na ko obi obeba ni kotodwe ekeka enche na ko obi obeba ni kotodwe na ma ne na ya chia no eno nso enche na ko enu nti ne anwura me ni udi nkomoyi etena no pa bomode se obehia Dr. Ba na wo kotodwe ya wo ya no ahawa bamu ya wa bamu wuntimi nante enu nti amu atwapo ma ekuta wo a wo na mo apoma na ekuta nanso ya wo kwa na ate no bomode se obenya gidie na tena fo ani che Dr. Ba ho na abehu se ba bia wa nante akonyina no awieye ni nyina ya Dr. Ba ho enti obi a ne kotodwe ya ne no onfamla Dr. Ba ho obi a na chibramo kasa no ana ye ne ya broni so ne tokura bedam amenda okokete so awonda ama obi achia ama obi mu akoa anwura me ni wudi nkumoyi se wonya nkwanhia ana aka mo chikasa no eyo spinal cord no ama wunu amane a bra Dr. Ba ho ufri dabi so na abete ahwe ama no chikasa bra Dr. Ba ho mi tufu aka cho se nkoye wadwen se ukoyi operation bia sebe wa hweye no ankwa ama ubewu se wokọ na onante nanso awieye no no akafom da ben na betimi asole na chese awieye na ba enu ti na Dr. Ba se wunya haw ewo chika se bramu mu a broni se wo spinal cord no mu afabra ho ye nyusu se ka bia nyusu apaso ya aban na nyankopa dawma ye de betoto chika se ne so na haw bi ewo mu amende se bia wachia ana wo mu ako ana wo kokete so awonda ana sa wo bre no ne ahwe amwa chika se ne ko anwumre me ni wudi nkomoyi ebia na wo namu dompa abu na wo procherefo enso wa pa wakọ ne namba bia ye do na ne toantoa ya meka chew ne se obi a ne namu dompa na aka se abuo a na wode nam a wo hu ba bia ofa no me chew se fabra Dr. Ba ne mfa aban to dompa mu abuo so mane toantam na so nya afa hodie efi se enipa wo namu dompa na wo nsem kase ene ba mu watimi aye adwuma bisa me namu dompa se bia ebu a mintimi nante obi nsem kase ebu a ontimi mpagya ade enti se o kase ebebu na de bene namba bia yentoa ne ntam de fabla Dr. Ba ne fa aban esiesie wu dompe no kase emane ntoa na so nya fa hodie anwumami no wudi nkomo na obi de ni sisi ana ye ne ya hwe empanimfo se ye keka funa sebi ye keka madampan ye keka yade wo sisie mu a na ye keka ma Dr. Ba edie nta efise ne wo sisi yade ne wodro sebi infection bi na ma sisi ye oya sebi akoko bi na ma sisi ye oya sebi awo akote ahwe na aka wo sisi ni nyina wunnim ho amamre bia enu nti na aba Dr. Ba wa ye ntodro wa abonten wunye adro drugstore na wunya no pharmacy shop bia esense ye pese wo ba ni edi emfidie no ehwe nipadua no ni wo ade ekofa saa de kro ne ba ye na fe ye hu se saa de ekofa ba ye hu adro ni ade ama na wo ye de na kontem etu obi te fie na ni sisi na ye ne ya wo wesi no o pensi wo mu a me so se ani da so o se kina no pa nyankopon ya adomo a fo ni che kumase atonso ago Dr. Ba betra se wo ho brana Dr. Ba hwew na yade wo sisi mu amenne wotene wo mu antene wotra se na ye wo ya no ni nyina emfiri wo so na nya wo fa hodie hyano nso na dwene hunu se ye ka yaresabia ne ye ka hospital ne ye ka nipa ma ne kontem a na ni da so ho enti na me na wo ka se obi hebon na dwonku ayi awere ame na onante enye eno obi adwonku nti osifo mu ano obobena ode na asi wa na aka wo no papa ma me nua ba enkosi da ban ana wadwonku no ebebubu agu ansa no asole enu nti na Dr. Ba se obi a ne hibo ana na dwonku ya ne ya no ni nyina ye nkasa mu yade ni nyina ye dompe ne ho aba asem nanso na wu dompe ho ba asem a ani da so o sa wo de ani kire Dr. Ba ye ne yesesa dompe apratete asei no ye kabom ye ne ye ema yade adokru dompe adokru kasa ama dompe ho kire no no ye ma dompe enya no fa hodie ema yade efiri mu enti na anwumre je beka cha woni se je number ye didi dwuma no na fe bomoden na kira no pa akokọ giko a fa bag na fo ani kira Dr. Ba ho ne enso ye becha wo se wo kina bre na enso wo share Dr. Ba no wa yaresa etu atwa enti Dr. Ba se eye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and ya was 0244 08 3482 0244 083482 mesa oje number wey na fefa Dr. Bano no nkasa sesie eye 0272 500012 500012 mesrao Dr. Ba ewo kumase atonso ago e kira no panyankopon ya adom a Dr. Ba e ka cho se dwoada bia o kumase bomaden enwini sika ho na fa wo yade no ebra atonso ago afa odu ani kira nkranso a ye was Painters Road 18 junction ho also ubehu Dr. Ba ho anwumre ya din koma wie so po ayare sa me say eye baabi ba ko pe eno ane ba lawyer yankopo unsha opa
ukwa cha doc mami
me pa jo mate
all the best okay that's dia madam my phone ni metifo ase say my koton me dwumedi na it's part of the sponsorship I mean shiramo ade ba ko a me hu ne ye Ghana fo ye din na amon kasa ene nchen say dia wo ye wo me wo ye bia no mo pe nje mo man into NDC say the moment Ghanaians are quiet it be to NPP the moment Ghanaians ye din pe na mo fa ho adwen enti ni amama ye nia ene ye minura se the box site ni akudi NDC for nsem can am say I'm going to take over ene di levy ye can won't you be a she can in the left and right NDC for ye tam na dodo ana ebre isan say dodo ano a ebre ne enya kwan ene wo kasa ye be didi watem ye be bo odua ye be sumu findi ama wo ye be threaten wo ye be ready ufie ye do be kejina court ye be tutu bi ama wo ni ama na ekoso wa be mu nia no it's a sign so the government is failing because abanya ojina na so no you don't fear criticism abanya ojina na so you don't fear say obi ebeka because the more obi kasa no the more hit e wonu no eko the more obi kasa no the more uhu na dwen but when people are quiet they are very dangerous and look as if today mama administration I'm a Ghanaians are quiet and now so for be quiet because uko bi wano a ebe target wa sorry ebe didi wa tem social media ne media vampires no sponsor media houses like UTV for Dixon Bujuma only United Showbiz for no Bujuma you know Bujuma media general for Bujuma a lot of them Bujuma can tell them near Bujuma they give them money to do their job to silence Ghanaians and of course social media bloggers blogging Juma 2028 then you get to know say sign them in Yano and what now MPP party no after the elections no cut Ghanaians 3 more no money su brimum ti ene oma realize say to me yendin kaso ena to me enche na wojemu ene these MPP4 are learning the bitter lessons say Ghanaians you can't take them for granted ena wo abe mu na ye kasa tie na dijija eni munam na enam enye no pe every government must be sensitive and you know what I know the difference between NDC and MPP say NDC they know how to use propaganda lies threats, manipulation to win elections, but to govern, they have problems. Into what here? Campaign message somebody may no. They are failing one after the other. Governance are a problem among. And every sector of the economy is suffering. Foreign ministry is suffering. Attorney General Office is suffering. The Ministry of Agri is suffering. And the trade and industry, the four is import duties na cost dollar no abafom, but still. And then nyama boy ding inflation. You see inflation abafom, but still transport cost and feeding, rent, light bill, clothing, basic amenities are very expensive. Ghanaians are suffering in their pocket emotionally, and then man food they do once a day because dokuno only 20 cities I want to be dokuno because over to dokuno 7 cities I got 7 cities no chinam no only 10 cities ya then dokuno in chinam eya ko 20 cities kukuna kala all those things the reality is torn, and instead of this government to sit down and to think about how they are still doing propaganda in government. Interesting. But now, with MPP, I mean, sounding warning to MPP party. If you want power, then you're very careful. You're very careful. Let's see a united front of purpose. Let's see, say, the division, the internal fighting ceases. Now, when you're focused as to what you want Ghanaians to see and believe. Ghanaians, a party are ready to govern, a party in what they stand for. Now, my question that I have to put to MPP for, I'm with him and say, yes. Who would you about by 2024? Ma tone wie. Wache na dua che Ghana fo wie. Difficult circumstances of finding yourself in. A BBC say government president Bia Wia na the vice take over. It's not easy. It was only Mama. I only didn't Atamus win here. I'm Atamus in one Mama. I don't think so. Be a president. Into say vice president for the first time be a president. They didn't see that. The difficult situation about me find itself and they say, "Ma'am, na abani and anado abanya." And it does the vision that he has to follow. The propaganda NDC 4 year Niano succeeded to make Bawumia very unpopular, but it's like not ready to take over power. But he managed 41.9 or 7% of the votes, meaning almost about half of the people of Ghana, despite the challenges about Bawumia Niano, still have confidence in him. The fact saying this MPP for be free among Kotono. Don't want to my Bawumia. Floating voters to my Bawumia. Clearly shows you say Bawumia is not a bad candidate. So if you want power, why do you want to change? I was so disappointed when I saw Kennedy Pond. And say, change for what? Ken, you know, I'm not against you, but that sign change, no. Are you changing the NDC or changing MPP? For what? You are in opposition. So change sign was wrong at that rally. It was wrong to do sign of change. It was wrong. Because what are you changing? It is all campaign time. We need to maintain, you need to be consistent. We need to maintain Baumia. Obi biara person contest biara is good. All the candidates in the years up. They have presidential ambition. They have their presidential materials. We love all of you. Obi biara person contest biara no deserve. But so you are afro could do baby. Na butumi asosidia pushing no. Maybe about me afro could do no. He needs only 9% of the votes to get past 50%. And your fans say you kwashase. Now be so be trained the strength. Nya ebe kan about me oni ya kan wie 2024. Atemidie ni propaganda ni nya no etwetwa. There's nothing that NDC or anybody can have against Baumia 2028. Ghana for who difference between Nyoye Christoni, Nyoye Christoni. A Christo for presidents bar, then no more. Mututu asem, chrono, bribery, corruption, ejida. Nyama nyame echirino, divide and rule. No more. Into the presidents or more Christians no. What do they bring on board? President Mamma Christian president and our Tata Chief Justice or the Yaudieni Ebufusho Pam Chief Justice or the Yaudieni Ebufusho Pam Kofubi Briefi Ejuma Wadi Momo termination, sacking, suspension all over. Mama look very gentle, almost rebut. Omiawa no omiawo. And now grad that baby. And now grad people. They are and attacks. I see enough. Hey, when I say Abrabo enough, violent. No, Mama enough. A Christian president. They create, loot and share. You look to your natural resources in Yano is going to a particular direction. A Christian government, a Christian president. And you know, yes, and you know, Baumia need no more marketing. The policies and program no, and also hold water. So all that the NDC MPP need is to stop the internal fighting and stop wasting money. Sika mudi ko ye na we beba presidential aspirant be nia na da mo first nia en support Baumia na Mmra na mo person mo ba no mo presidential ambition no will continue. Superb Brahma champion, superb for instance obibia person when say Kwabena Japan superb for instance for instance former minister of education superb Japan, superb. Obi biara we unity or MPP so person ojina no. They are great. They are good materials. HSS MPP were more materials to use. But currently, player or strike na or beshano. Mane shall go no preko. Na canona if yasem. Yeah, can't yasem. That's my opinion. It's not binding on anybody, but enemy. I think say contesting Baumia will be a waste of resources, time, and it will create a lot of instability within the party. And I think say will be a war presidential ambition, can come and try, but let's support Baumia to go at least for the second time. It's unfair. Obi Beko, it's not done. It doesn't happen before. People are given opportunity. Mama Poa, Obaya, Uluzu, massively, no. NDC gave him an opportunity. Our vice president, but even in the last time, Krana or NDC said, look, let's give him opportunity. Because 2020, no, he bridged the gap. Into Obrichi gap no 2020 no. And then this phone say, mama, I can't create be pet no across the line no. Nobody but no man biom 1.7. Na ye pese yes sa koyeden. And the me and say obi fufuru bi obi bia the person this for the propaganda na intro be destroy no. But nice materials. You have to, kind of be breathing. You ask the what time it is. That's what time it is. I told you we are good, but timing. And it been happy with NDC. Joshua Labi Muno, a lot of good presidential materials in Yano. Spioga Babunia, and Neomunia, they are off. Wrong timing. Alan Cash Munia, wrong timing. Into your presidential material, your timing is very, very critical. What time we are? The right time, people will endorse you. And now, a time. Nimuni, woman in second time, not Ghana from Famano. Na mo makano, mo support no. Na 2032 no, you can come. It's simple as that. I don't see why we should run away from this truth. Oh, they say, oh, baby, are you good? But NDC4 show the way. Say, look, now they have a lot of materials. But we say, no, mama, our advantage with about 2020. 2024. If you know, what the kaba, the MPP become one be no kind. But this time, no money be big can. That's why NDC rally behind mama. And then he won election hands down. Hey, being seen that. So why don't you give that Baumia the opportunity than to Obi Beba and I ain't changing? Who change your coin? I don't know. Obi LA Foundation. Now Obi person dissolve and the starting foundation. So it's my opinion. I think say these flag bearer fighting is unnecessary as of now. Your opponent is failing. NDC is failing, and Obi failing. Ghanaians want to give power to Baumia 2028 because Omo who said no. And trust so ne propaganda ne for say basa what do we need to be? And that's for be brave ha. Omo ka say who say no, mama no. Nyamin say nim. And that's what we be. I regret it, but they can't talk. And now, Sikano Makoji, but the truth of the matter, and they say, Omuni very well said, this government is struggling. The fundamentals are weak. The foundations, their lady is so weak. There's so much division in this country. There's so much pain. There's so much backwardness. There's so much a sense of hopelessness. And why don't you prepare Baumia and make the comeback so simple? Why do you want Baumia to go through the pain of second attack from his own party, mobilizing money to win primaries before mobilizing money for the national elections? Why do you want to waste these resources? Why? Oh, baby, dear, me to me who they will be. Them she me so. Obi unity. Who very well say who near president. Who win it? But we unity. I mean, just here. NDC the almost smart too. We should now we are disqualify. 2024. Who say Allah be moon we do we say Cobra do form be hack. No say hey see form. Mama anko. MPP defense na Cobra Japan. The party office. Now we back obi aba sesika. Premise only to support one person. Muma politics ni akodo kakra. To be muma ye hu say mu ye fake. Nti na kede pom bra di Baumiechi nia na okobe nia no. No, you are praying prince own failing now will take over. How? What kind of personality is this? Maybe who be that? So no who be nam no who did the nia na wo ye Baumia nia no. Not to say your intention was that Ophelia be take over. That is why you say no me nia mu me so bibi film you say no bia enyo bia no be won no ya account odofo. We have fake and dangerous people around us. And friends say politicians they don't learn. You don't learn because I'm surprised about Kennedy Pon's attitude now. All of a sudden now Baumia should go. At the time that you are saying that Baumia is a good material, you fought him and then you reconcile. What was the basis of the reconciliation? Me tell you, it will consider. Say, Japan, you are not being principled. So many people, if you don't believe in Baumia, don't come and join his campaign. And just so join it. You see, why did you come and join? But we be trying. No, be able to say, oh, you believe in yourself. But Baumia is so good into the code of failure. But when I be join the party, no, only now call near you and anti them. You okay, na campaign ya night is in film. You see, that is where I have problems, Kennedy Pond, because you are not being principled. Say, into what the other there, and then say, who President Kennedy Pond, when you become a flag bearer. Now, but maybe do with you with that mindset. Say, who so one man and cross and trade do into my own child. Will you be happy? Do you want to become flag bearer? Then you bring on board all those who be to mono say moment join you, but be one. No, do you there would hear mono person somebody yo? How? Yeah, can look na be mutitona. Hey, look, elections and then your food soldiers spend on the mom. Elections are not won by NPP food soldiers. Who person win elections? You must rise above MPP soldiers. Abana yako national na yako na MPP matter. It's about Ghanaians. It's about Ghanaians. It is a who MPP food soldiers can be and now who say we are popular. What about the other Ghanaians and the MPP NDC? And I can tell you for the man, there are a lot of NDC people they see prospect in Baumia. Say Baumia is capable. It's kind of when they say Abedium Muslim. And it also no because it did that air also. Characters to speak, my man, that's like a clone to me. A lot of MPP people will be disgruntled. A lot of MPP will start calling for change within their own party, but they see Baumia as prospect. So why don't you share your presidential ambition for the meantime? Support your brother to become president, and then do so. I know your supporter. So my call for the party is say more reason beyond pettiness and when they're popular. It's not about popularity. It's about who is capable of marketing easily, and who has crossed the threshold. Hinana on over 41 points. Mo be nia obi about zero. Yenim dem benya. Ama adwuma na din sa no. And as chairman WONTUMI mu nya nonko. The guy he has everything. What we need for 2028 as a national chairman WONTUMI no kura. Omo make nia paper and pen. And 2028 about to ne about paper and pen brofa can see you. It's about strategy. Who can mobilize the grassroots? Who can have the vigilante around? Who can energize the base? Who can say yanko who hina na NDC full slow. They are the people you have to bring on board and protect the chairman WONTUMI. But Baumia is clean before God and man. The man shows say he has respect for the Christian community. He has respect for the Muslim community. A unifier, of course. So let's give him an opportunity for him to go. The remaining presidential candidate, you are good, we love you. But let's see the greater picture. Who is already almost there? Support na power Mmra. Na NDC ni edie nyama ekoso Ghana fo kan amuntie D levy ye kan D levy. Omuntie omode aba. Na minim say worst things will come. Minim 24 hours come na enye djuma. There will be a lot of looting. So please, may God have mercy upon us. Nyame hu yemo bon na me ntwe so nyame nka yakoma na ye hu say oman na ye etimu no, it's about Ghana. And the politicians must begin to look at Ghana as a company. Everybody must be part of the corporate Ghana. We should not have a Ghana where Ghana for NDC and then the remaining where do we go? And you NDC near you are not being favored. You will feel you pamo, you dismissal. What kind of governance is this? And I saw for now more Jisika Modi Diameno, Yameno me be Bamoson. Obi waji one see the film mama and sim. Now can you can't share no. I better know mama. And I'm much members na bugu aso de bona ye dada man na mo de madwen man mo so mo koso nye. Na mo fo se passes the cash na mo bidi. Abraham Lante sorry no President Lante sorry no members no some da so to correction ono akọ cash yo me dem nipa osofo it is no me won cry Abraham Lante apostle hey apostle Abraham Lante